Last time on Oz Hour.
Okay, last time on Oz Hour, fucking Nick Bob and his family or whatever, they come. Sorry, I didn't mean to just stop there like that. But they do. They go and they're like, "Where's our daughter? Where's our daughter?" It's giving taken.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. And so they're like, "Oh, she went off in a boat. She ends up coming back on the boat." And they're all like, "Oh my gosh, hi, hello." And then Inga's like, "Okay, king behavior over here. We're going to make you king." And he's like, no, actually, I'm not king behavior. I'm anti-king. No kings. Okay. Like, and honestly, go off. And so then they're like, cool, I guess I won't make you do that. And they decide, let all the slaves and stuff free, like, go home, you're good, you don't need to do what you've been doing this whole time, like, just live your life, be happy, you know. And so they're like, cool, all the Pingaree people go, and Nickabob and his family, they go to Pingaree, and then Inga, oh wait, no, now we're going to the Gnome King, but Inga is on his way to the Gnome King. But anyway, oh my god, What happens? Oh, Regis and Cora. I mean, I forgot their name. Regis and Cor? Ghosts and Cor. Ghosts and Cor. They go to the Gnome King and they have her parents are like, keep them. They're dangerous. They're evil. Okay. And Gnome King's like, yeah, I'm going to do that for you. Cool. And they party and have fun and then they leave. And now that's it. The end.
Hi there, welcome to episode 67 of Oz Hour, the only place where you can hear everything you never knew about the wonderful and strange land of Oz.
That's right. With the help of some alcohol, we will be discussing each of the 14 books in L. Frank Baum's Wizard of Oz series.
Today, we will be continuing with Book 10, Rinkitink in Oz, covering chapters 18 through 20.
We're your hosts, Blake Stone.
And Wyatt Swanger.
And joining us, as always, is our resident Oz initiate, Hannah Aguirre.
I'm loving it.
Nice.
Wow, I've usually heard it bada ba.
I know. I wasn't gonna go that route. I was trying to do something else, and then it turned into McDonald's. So I said, "I guess I'm loving it."
Yeah, I like it.
I was trying to scat.
Okay, all right.
It turned into a McDonald's.
Would you like
scat.
to try again?
No.
Don't do that. She has one try. Are you kidding?
I just want to hear a scat. Hannah, you just played last time on, where you recapped what happened last time on Oz Hour. That might have been one of the most thorough, recaps you've ever done, but it did take you almost 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was an hour 45. Minute 45. But
Well, I gave the information the
That's
people
true.
needed to know.
No, yeah, I have no
There
notes.
wasn't that much information. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, slaves go home. Let's go to the gnome country.
Yeah.
No, good job. Good job.
Thank you.
No, we don't want to take that from
No,
her.
give me my
I'll take a
award
little,
at the
but-
end of the episode.
So before we started recording, we whipped up some chapter relevant cocktails.
Weird phrasing, but yeah.
We never heard that before.
Okay, this is the only context you would ever hear that.
Sorry. Tonight we are drinking Hair of the Gnome, the recipe for which you can find on our Instagram at Oz Hour Podcast. It is a play on the Corpse Reviver, a classic hangover cocktail.
Let us slurp.
All right. Chapter 18. Inga parts with his pink pearl.
Ooh. Pop, 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 pop. Oh my god.
Glad we don't have video.
Okay,
Oh my God.
G.I. Jane over here. Wow. So at the top of this chapter, we're back with Inga.
Yeah.
And he is following the White Pearl's guidance to the Wheeler country, I guess.
Yeah.
That's where it says to park.
Yeah. They're
Okay,
parking
Wheeler
at the
Country.
Wheelers, which that's the same thing they did that's the same thing that Ghost and Core did.
Yes.
So-
and it's where Dorothy and Belina wound up.
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
it's a very,
yeah.
It's a very popular beach.
That's the spot. Is that where the
Apparently.
key was?
Yes,
Exactly. Yeah.
yep.
Found
So
TikTok.
this is like the way to get to Gnome Country, basically.
Yeah. So they arrive and they find the 40 rowers that the queen and king of Regos and Korigos left there because they just left their rowers for their boat there
Yeah,
and went
they're-
up.
They're all doing a crossword together.
Yeah. And so they ask them where they are. Nobody knows. To me, I'm like, I would have killed all 40. if I was Inga, I would have been like, I have super strength. I'm gonna kill all 40 of you. Sorry.
Oh yeah, why not?
I would.
Why
I
not?
would. I'd throw them into the surf.
Core and Ghost
Like,
aren't getting off this
bodies.
island.
Yeah, or I would like destroy their boat with my fists because I have unlimited strength and healing
that's
powers.
true.
Just saying. But yes, the White Pearl
There's a
says
lot of options.
there are, and it's fine to be a little evil.
OPTIONS options.
We're gonna get to more options later though, because I have some opinions in this chapter. But at that point, yeah, they start to just go up into the mountains. But you may recall that Rinkitink's country is also like right there.
Rinkitink is not thrilled about the idea of mountain climbing, even on Bilbil's back, but he's not going to leave Inga behind, which is really nice because, yeah, he is super close to his own country. The three of them are on their way up to the gnome camp.
I feel like that's a brave moment for Rinkitink.
Oh, literally.
He's
and
not
loyal.
one to
Yeah,
do things for
he's not.
others.
It is
And
loyal,
loyal.
yeah.
Like,
And-
he was like,
yeah.
my friend Kitticut was so fun to hang out with. I'm going to do anything to save him.
That's what this is all about. It's about the Kitticut Rinkitink reunion.
At the end,
Oh my
at the end
gosh,
of
they're
this
gonna
book.
kiss.
Yeah. At the end of this book, they're going to be like, hey, I missed you most of all. I missed you too. Okay. So Inga's leading Rinkitink and Bilbil up the mountain. Rinkitink's on Bilbil's back. And as they're on their way up, they see King Ghost and Queen Core coming down the mountain
Oh,
toward
shit.
them.
Hand-to-hand combat.
So it's kind
literally.
of like, yeah, it's like the A and B thing like pops up. It's like hit A to
Yeah.
fight,
Oh,
hit B
to
to
hide.
hide.
Yeah.
Well, they hit B, and for some reason, Rinkitink is like, "Hey, let's hide behind this rock. Let's do this." So
They're
if
like,
it
what's
were
the
me,
point?
If it were me, I would have killed King Ghost outright. I would have walked up to him and murdered him. I would have chased down Queen Core with my unlimited strength and endurance, grabbed her by her hair and said, I'm going to kill you too, just like I killed your husband. I'm going to put your mouth on his blood, and you're going to tell me where my parents are. I would get all the information possible.
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, you can do
Wait.
it like that. Like, I
Yeah, but wouldn't you?
Wait, the part
mean, but you
about
do have to get the information.
yeah,
That's
well, that's the
true.
thing because he doesn't know what's going on with his parents. So
Hot
he
coals.
has. So honestly,
And they're not going to listen any
honestly,
other way.
They're not.
That's the thing.
Sorry.
Kill Ghost, and then yeah,
They're
put-
cowards.
Put Core's mouth on his blood, and then that'll probably
That'll teach her. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm hyper. Maybe I would hide in real life. I don't know.
I kind of
No.
like what they do because honestly, they're like, "What's the fucking point? My parents aren't with them. I'm gonna go where my parents are." None of this was about them. It's
Yeah.
about my parents.
And the White
So-
Pearl gave them that advice. So
That's
sure.
true. The White
Okay,
Pearl said,
yeah.
"Go to the Gnome King."
If the White Pearl gave me that advice, I would have to fucking suck my shit up and just be
Yeah.
like,
You suck up
That's
your
what-
husband's blood and you pull yourself up
Yeah.
by your bootstraps. So they hide behind this huge rock. They just let Core and Ghost pass them by.
Yeah.
And then the three of them, Rinkitink, Bilbil, and Inga, they start climbing up again. And Rinkitink is kind of like, we could have like asked them what they did with your parents.
you
Like,
could
we
have
had-
asked them.
We had
Yeah.
some leverage here, but Inga's like,
You didn't have to
Them?
do what Wyatt said.
It could have been a conversation.
If you did, it would have worked though.
You would have probably gotten the information you needed at a timely manner. But
Listen,
But-
1 week ago, I wrote they should have jumped out and killed the king and then tortured the queen until she gave up all the information they had. I wrote that a week ago. I'm sticking by it.
honestly,
that's all you need.
at least you're consistent.
Yeah.
I think that's worth it.
We love
I respect that.
consistency.
I would toast you, but everyone chugged their cocktail tonight.
Yeah, we did.
Don't.
So honestly, Inga's like, who the hell needs them? We've got the White Pearl. They just keep on climbing up in silence for a while. And suddenly, Rinkitink, I think it's been a while since we've let you know, but he's like,
Yeah. He's chuckling.
I do forget every episode
Honestly,
until you like
yeah.
remind me that one time.
There's
You're
always
like,
a
yeah,
time.
he's still doing that.
Yeah, so that thing. Inga's like, what is so funny? And Rinkitink is like, can you imagine the look on my subjects' faces if they knew that like my house is just right over there? Like his island is so close.
It's not an island. He's just on the other side of the mountain.
Oh, he's on this land.
Yeah,
You're right.
he's on the
That's
land.
his
mass.
land.
That's right. We learned the geography last time. Let's
Exactly.
not go over it again.
No. But yes,
Thank
he's
God.
like, I'm like so close. And he's like, but they always prevented me from entering the gnome country. They said that I would be harmed or enchanted, which is extremely valid, I will say. But Inga's like, well, are you scared? Like, now that you're here, like, do you feel scared to enter the gnome country? And Rinkitink's like, well, sort of. But the new Gnome King isn't so bad. And I'm like, okay, well, I thought
Jury's
things
out
about
on that.
Calico before too,
Yeah,
but
the
then
jury is out.
yeah, he now seems like crazy.
Hmm.
What is it about the gnome throne that drives men insane?
Do you remember in that one book? I don't even know if it was the most recent book. No, because the gnomes weren't in the most recent book. But Calico was literally like writing letters of recommendation for himself so that he could get out of the Gnome Kingdom because it was such
Oh,
an
I
oppressive
do
place.
remember that,
And now
actually.
he's just like power.
Yeah,
Absolute power
corrupts absolutely. Yes.
Ooh. So Rinkitink is like, okay, actually the closer we get to the Gnome King's like caverns, it's like this is dangerous. Like I've been following you for the last several days, and what we've been doing is literally putting ourselves in danger after danger after danger.
Yeah, it's been nonstop.
Give me a pearl.
Oh.
I think it's a good suggestion.
He earned it.
I think a better suggestion is for Inga to take all 3 pearls alone up that mountain and kill the entire gnome army. But
Yeah,
if
Rinkitink
I
can
was
stay on the
Rinkitink,
boat.
yeah.
Yeah,
But if
Rinkitink
Rinkitink
doesn't
is
have to
going,
do anything.
he doesn't. But I get the idea. They don't know what they're getting into.
If I'm coming,
sure.
give me a pearl.
And and also like they're royalty, like they're gonna be treated well. So I think it makes sense. Inga has to kind of think about it. He's like, well, okay, like which pearl would I get?
Yeah,
them,
he doesn't
you
think
know?
it's a terrible idea. He's like,
Give him
okay,
the wisdom
like,
one.
he's like, which one?
Especially if he's interacting with
But-
everyone.
But that won't like prevent him from being harmed because
Right.
like they're worried they're gonna be like. But
I
so
guess that's true.
That's where he gets to though. He's like, hey, like I'll give you the pink pearl, which is the protection one, because he's like, you know,
Okay.
It makes sense. Inga's gonna be the one who doing actions if anyone's doing actions. You know,
Yeah.
Rinkitink more so just needs to be kept safe. So
Yeah,
like,
so he
cool,
gets,
makes sense.
Yeah,
he takes off
gets
a shoe.
Invincibility, which is
I know, still in the shoe, but of
Inga
course, you know what?
takes
We
off
haven't
his
learned
shoe.
yet.
He pulls the pink pearl out from between his sweaty ass toes and hands it to Rinkitink like here. What the is Rinkitink not wearing shoes? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why he needs to put like.
Like you don't have a pocket?
Wait, okay, where does the pearl go?
A pocket?
Goes in his breast pocket. I'm just like, put it in your shoe.
The pocket kind of makes sense though.
Shoe seems like very secure.
My shoes aren't
we-
coming off unless that bitch tickles me with a feather.
Yeah, but the shoe has already been lost.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can't lose a pocket.
That's fair. I think we've learned our lesson about taking our shoes off, but I do think that that's a fair point. Everyone's kept their vests the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, also like nobody like the pocket button,
Girl.
the pocket buttons. So that is safe. And then also like anyone who would try to like steal the pearl from Rinkitink can't touch him.
Yeah,
So
because
Yeah,
he is protected.
literally.
So.
it's
So
the
it can
perfect.
be there.
It's a perfect pearl to give him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then they just keep on walking. They're like, cool, let's just go. And they reach the country of the gnomes. And once they're there, they ask the white pearl what to do. And he says, hey, clap 4 times and call out the word click. And so they do.
So Rinkitink's
Yeah.
like, "Ah, ah, ah." Sorry.
What does he do?
We harmonize.
Why would he do that?
Take a lower third.
And so they do. And when they do, click, the Gnome King's Chamberlain appears. And he's like, hey, I'll escort you to the Gnome King. Like, cool. So they're in.
So we get to Calico's chambers, and Calico's feeling some type of way today.
As you recall, last night they partied hard with the
Oh, yeah,
royals
that's
from Regis and
right.
Korigos. So he is hungover as hell.
Perfect
He has a
time to
headache.
invade.
Yes, he has a headache. He was up late. He's in a terrible fucking mood. So he's just sitting there like, like,
And that's why we drink our cocktails.
yeah, and that's
today.
why we're having
the
hair of the gnome.
We don't have.
We
none
don't
of us
have
do.
any more.
Nobody has that anymore.
we did chug them.
So before, like, he's so grumpy. Before Inga can even say anything, Calico is like, look, I know why you're here. I get it. No, you cannot have the captives of Regos. Go away. Be on your way. And Inga's like, yeah, so those captives are my parents.
So I'm actually. This
I
is my
know.
life's work now.
No,
is
no,
getting my parents.
way.
Yeah,
I'm not
going.
Yeah, so Oh no, we can't keep going.
Okay,
you know,
you're
right,
you
you're
know
right.
how we get.
I'm
This
sorry.
episode's long enough.
So Kaliko just stares Inga down for a minute because nobody fucking talks to him like that. And Kaliko turns to Rinkitink. He like doesn't even have time for Inga, and he's like, "You're the king of Gilgad, right?"
And Rinkitink says, yeah. And Kaliko calls him fat and round.
Yeah, it's like, girl, pot calling the kettle black. We know what gnomes look like.
Yeah, we've seen how pot-bellied you are. And Rinkitink literally says, yeah, like...
Look in the mirror much.
Like, I know you are, but what am I?
he literally says, I was just thinking the same about you. But he's like, we would probably be good friends, but like, we're pretty different in intelligence and temperament.
Ooh.
Hee 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 ho ho ho
T, T,
hee
T, T,
hee.
Kaliko's eyes
Burn.
find Bill. He's like,
He's trying to find anyone.
Yeah.
literally. He's like,
He's like,
I
not
need to
this
talk.
one, not
I need
this
to
one.
talk to anyone who's like gonna catch my vibe right now.
I feel
Like,
that sometimes.
he turns to Bill. He's like, "Is this your talking goat?" And Rinkitink's like, "Yeah, that's my goat."
Yeah, but Bilbo's not talking.
Bilbo's staring daggers
Yeah,
at the
Oh,
Gnome
no.
King.
he's pissed.
Kaliko's like, "Does he really talk?" Rinkitink's like, "Yes, he talks. Yes, he is a goat. Everything he says sucks. Like, you won't like it." I don't know what the game is. I don't know why Kaliko is so interested in the goat.
I think he's doing it well. If you recall last time, he was like, "Do you guys know anything about Oz?" And Core and Ghost are like, "No, this has nothing to do with Oz." And he's like, "Well, there's a talking goat. That's where they come from, is Oz." And he was like, "No, it's not. Like, we promise, we swear, we're lying to you in different ways," but he's not. So I think that's where the interest comes from for specifically Bilbo. But Bilbo won't talk. And then Kaliko's like, "Well, do you always ride on him? Because, like, I kind of want to try riding on him. It looks fun." And he also says,
Okay.
"Maybe I'll take him from you if I like it,"
Oh my god.
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Just fucking.
So
damn.
Rinkitink is
Yeah.
literally like, "Have at it." But
Yeah.
like, so he gets off Bill's back. Kaliko has some trial and error, but eventually he is able to get up on Bill's back. And he says, "What do we say when we want the horsey to go? Get up."
Get up.
That's what we always tell the sawhorse.
Get out. Get
Ever
out.
since book 2.
GIDDAP exclamation point.
That's
Yeah.
my alarm
Get
clock.
Get up. Please. Bill completely ignores
He
his
won't move.
command. Doesn't move. Kaliko digs his heels into Bill's side super. He's like,
Yeah. And Bill takes off. He's like,
He bucks.
he launches.
He's bucking
off.
wild.
He is sprinting at his maximum velocity, and he's heading straight for a wall. But right before he hits that wall, he hits the brakes, and Kaliko flies off
Splats right on
into
the wall.
His crown indents into the wall, bends, goes down over one eye,
smashes down onto his face.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Ow.
god.
and Rinkitink is laughing. Bilbo is pleased, but Inga's like, "Okay, let's not get this guy fucking pissed."
I do
He's
want
like,
to get
"We
my parents
actually
back."
need him to be nice to
Yeah.
us." So he's feeling pretty bad.
Kaliko brushes himself off, gets that crown off his head. He goes back to his throne. He's like, "Click, go get me a new crown.
Yeah,
Have this
He's like,
one.
I need a
have
reset.
this one repaired."
literally.
And literally,
And he does not speak.
He meditates. Like he just sits there and
Okay.
he stares at them for the 10 minutes it takes for Click
However
to come
long.
back with a
He's
new.
like, I've been told I need to control my anger.
Yeah.
yeah.
So like literally,
Yeah.
he is just sitting in his throne staring at them. They are just staring back at him. No one is talking.
He's like, trust me, this is what you want me to do.
Yeah.
Literally.
You don't want to see the alternative.
So Click comes back with a new crown, puts it on Kaliko's head. Kaliko stands up. He's like, "Come on, follow me. Come
Oh
on.
no.
We're going this way now."
They're gonna get turned into trinkets.
Right, literally.
He's like,
So-
"Not you. You stay there. You."
So they follow Kaliko through this door onto a balcony. And we've been here before, actually. I remember a long time ago in a book
Like
about the
book
Gnome Country.
3?
I think literally, yes. So we see this big cavern. It goes on literally for miles, and there's a bunch of doors on the sides. Kaliko blows a whistle, and then immediately the room is filled with gnomes. Gnomes marching in armor from every wall, miles and miles of
Oh my
gnomes.
god, it's like the orcs in Lord of the Rings.
Exactly.
It is literally like
Yeah,
that.
they come crawling out of the rocks, wet and wet and wet. Yeah, they're steaming. They are. But they come out and they start marching. They have weapons. It looks insane. And Kaliko, he goes back into his throne. Well, so everyone sees, they're gasping, etc. And he's like, okay, cool. So he goes back into the throne room. Everybody follows him and he sits on his seat. And he says,
well, he blows his whistle again, and they
Oh,
all,
you're right,
and
and
all of the gnomes scurry back to like the cavern is empty again.
yeah,
So
hate
it's
that.
like a blow of a whistle.
yeah, is all
There.
it takes one way or the other.
Jesus Christ.
And once they're back in the throne room, he says, that was my
Someone
personal
needs to cut his
bodyguard."
tongue off.
Worm tongue.
Literally.
But they're like, okay, like but he says that was my personal bodyguard. That is 1/1000th of the amount of gnomes that I have here. There are more gnome soldiers than there are grains of sand in the ocean.
But yeah, Kaliko is like, cut it out with this whole giving me my parents thing back. Like, fuck it, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
because
being
that's my army.
typecasted.
Yeah.
He's like, you can never defeat me. That's my arm. That's a millionth of my army.
You can be as magic as you want to be, little boy.
Give me the belt.
It's not happening. Oh, the Gnome King's belt. I was thinking like a spanking. He's like, don't spank me.
No, just like give me that magic belt, because actually the magic belt can defeat anything.
Wait, the gnomes don't have that anymore. Ozma's got that in Guantanamo Bay.
Where's Ozma?
That's a good question.
Wouldn't I like to know?
That's always the question, isn't it?
Where's
That's
Ozma?
always the question.
Where's Ozma until
But
right
don't
when
wait
you
till
need-
the very end. I know the last chapter is going to be like Ozma's room, watching her mirror, recapping the whole entire book.
And then
And
they
she's
did
like, "Oh,
this.
this is my favorite part."
She's like, I've actually read this twice.
Haven't bothered to help.
Oh my god, I'm throwing up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my
Um,
god.
But no, in this instance, he just says, you can never defeat me. Please leave.
Just
and
go.
Inga won't. And I understand why, because Inga has unlimited power. He could do anything he wants right now because he has 3 pearls. So he says no.
It's like the old Kaliko is still a little bit in there though, even though he's like a nut now, because he's just like, don't make me hurt you. I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm a good
He's literally like, I don't want
He's
to
like, "I'm
hurt
a
you.
good
I want
guy.
you to leave.
Here's my 1,000 soldiers.
Yeah.
And this is only a quarter of it.
nice guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they will tear you to shreds
Literally.
really easily.
Yeah.
I don't even need a
Demilitarize then.
Yeah,
Demilitarize if you're so good.
Seriously, let's see some changes.
Yeah.
So Inga is like, okay, cool, heard. I'm not going to be leaving the Gnome Kingdom until I have exhausted every single effort to free my parents
Yeah,
from
he's
this
like,
place.
I've got to
It's
try.
like, you don't understand. This is my life now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, so officially you and I are at war, I guess.
And Inga has told too many people to go back now. He's told people on Regos, he's told people who went back to Pingaree that he will never give up until they're dead or he finds them. So
You know what's funny though?
It's too late.
Because
Yeah.
he told the Pingareans, he's like, hey, don't, like, you stay on Pingaree until me or my father comes, or until my father or me comes back.
yeah.
It's like, because he might give up.
I
There
mean,
could be a give up.
no,
on you.
he said that he wouldn't give up unless they were dead. And if they were dead, it would be he would only return home because he would have to rule them.
To save his people.
He would, he wouldn't want to go home, but he would to rule his people.
Okay, that's fair. He did say that.
Okay.
But at
So-
this point, Kaliko is like, okay, we're done. I'm done for today. I'm actually so hungover that I can't talk to you guys
yeah, he's
anymore.
Like, my head is killing me.
Yeah, he's like,
That
I
is-
can't treat you the way you deserve.
Yeah, that's fun. If you want to fucking have a pissing contest, we'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah. And so they all think that this is a very kind thing to do, and they say, hope your headache is better, and they go away with
It's so
Click.
formal.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
So Click leads them to their rooms. They're like, God, that Kaliko guy, he's so cool. And
That's my new best
so
friend.
they go to their rooms, which are 3 rooms connected to each other. You enter the 3 rooms by going into the first room, which leads into
Like
the
Jack
second
and
room, which leads
Jill.
into the third room. Yes, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
And So Rinkitink takes the first one, Inga takes the second one, and Bilbil takes the furthest back one.
Okay, Bilbo getting a room.
Yeah, I know.
I love
and
that.
Bilbil goes straight to bed. The
Yeah.
other two.
Animals are people too.
Yes,
they
capital
need
A.
their time. Capital A.
They will be seen and heard.
Don't send us away. We have a capital A. Don't send us away. Okay, wait. Our wicked costumes. But yeah, so they're in their rooms. Bilbo goes straight to bed, but Rinkitink and Inga stay up having dinner in Rinkitink's bedroom.
Yeah,
And
very nice dinner.
They're getting the full service.
Yeah, and Click says, "Hey, you guys are not our prisoners, but like you're not really guests because like you're literally like against the
Foe.
king." So he's like, "But like don't worry, like you're safe
You'll
here."
be taken care of.
Literally, yeah. He's like, "Eat the food, like rest, just chill, like we'll figure it out tomorrow." But just like to level set with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're okay, cool, bye. Click leaves. And immediately, Inga and Rinkitink are like, okay, how do we get the fucking king and queen out of here? Literally, they're like, they start conspiring immediately. And I know they don't know about microphones, but like they are going crazy in a way that if it was in a movie, like it would flip from the camera on them to the camera on the CCTV of them, like talking with
They
the
like
audio.
turn a whiteboard around and
Lit-
have all these like
lit-
secret codes.
Oh my
on it,
God.
secret passageways.
The joke I thought of when I was writing these notes was when Click leaves, they flip over the dining table and it's a chalkboard with like
It's
a
like a
map
military,
and a plan.
like,
exactly
strategic,
Yeah, it's
like-
somewhere between military and a football coach in a 2008 movie about a high school football team who goes to state.
There's definitely
Yeah.
X's and O's, but the subject matter is a lot more
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that's what they do. They immediately get to talking and
So
strategizing.
they speak to the White Pearl. All the White Pearl will tell Inga right now is be patient, brave, and determined. So Inga's freaking out.
Yeah, because he's
Okay,
like,
that
that's
shit that you put on your wall. That's not shit that. The
Yeah,
wise person
I'm sorry,
would tell
Hobby
me.
Lobby. Try again. Because if I
Exactly.
shake an 8-ball twice, it gives me 2 different answers. So can the White Pearl say something else
See,
if I ask again?
The White
Please.
Pearl telling me that makes me say, okay, I'm going to go kill the Gnome King with my hands because I have unlimited strength, and I'm going to go find my parents that way.
Should I
Like,
kill the
sorry.
Gnome King with my hands, White Pearl? Please don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, maybe, but I'd be like, sorry. But anyway,
It just
that's
says
all.
maybe.
So Rinkitink is thinking best first step would be figure out which of these like many series of caverns Inga's parents are being held in.
Yeah, they can't help him if they're lost.
So it's literally like they just ate dinner. Like it's still early in the evening. Bilbil's asleep in his room. Inga and Rinkitink lock up their room and they go out through the caverns. They're just wandering around,
Like, we're
seeing if they
looking.
can find Kitticut and Guri.
But once they leave, they are wandering for hours. They see gold dust being turned into bars. They see workmen working with metal. They see stores of treasure in rooms that they couldn't have believed. They find the kitchens. They find the barracks.
And all these gnomes that are doing these things and working, like as they pass them, like every gnome they pass doesn't even look at them. Like no one's acting.
thousands of gnomes.
No one's
one registers
acting
them.
like
Wow.
they should that they shouldn't be there or whatever.
So unbothered.
But now they're lost. They are like, okay, we can't find anything, and now we don't know how to get back to our rooms.
Oh
and
my.
as soon as they're lost, Click shows up and is like,
He laughs at
"All
them
right,
openly.
come on, I'll take you back to your room."
Oh,
It's
so
like,
he does
where-
have a video camera on.
literally,
right?
I'm like,
Well,
"Where were you?"
You know how the gnomes, at least in their original depiction, were like floating around in the rocks because they can like become rock.
with camouflage.
And then like so
Oh.
my pet theory is that Click was in the walls the whole
Just
time
following
them, and that was just his job tonight.
that makes sense.
So that's
Well,
my thing.
during when everyone was going into the cavern to like touch green things and say Oz, were they able to watch? Oh no, because everyone was just
No,
waiting.
they just waited quietly.
They
in
just
the
waited
throne
for a
room.
ding.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
God,
Crazy.
shock, fucking nuts. Like, give me a deck of cards, please. But we're not on that book. We're on this one. So Click takes them back to their room. And before bed, they close the door in Rinkitink's room that leads out into the caverns, but they leave the doors that lead into the further Jack and Jill rooms open. So everyone's bedroom door is open, but they're locked in by Rinkitink's room.
So in the middle of the night, or at some time in the night, Ingo wakes up, because he hears this weird sound. It's like a grinding sound. but it's pitch black in his room.
It's pitch black. So all the cavern, we didn't really mention this, but all the caverns, obviously they're inside of a mountain. So the light that they have is like this witch light that comes from nowhere.
It's just like
but when you lay down to go to bed, the light goes out. It knows that you don't want it on.
Okay.
So he's in pitch black now.
yeah, it's the same magic light we see everywhere underground in Oz,
Yeah.
where it comes from nowhere. But
It's probably rose colored.
what I exactly. But I will say, Inga gets up and it doesn't turn back on. It's still black in his room. So he's feeling his way around and he's like, what's happening? Like, I feel weird. And he gets over to Rinkitink's door, the door that should go to his room, and it's locked. He cannot open it.
Like it feels like a rock. Like you can't, yeah.
Yeah. He goes back to Bill's door. Same thing. Cannot open it. It won't move. And he's like, okay, fine. I'm going to go sit back on my bed and just think for a minute.
He's like,
Bad trip, bad
he's
trip,
like,
bad trip.
oh, fuck
Literally.
this shit, man.
Yeah.
And, like,
I don't
goes
know.
to sleep.
How it's possible, yeah. But the grinding sound stops and then he falls asleep. So then he wakes up hours later and the room is light again. So it must be daytime, I guess. It must be on a clock or like a timer.
Yeah, it's on the timer. But the doors are still closed. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, a plate of breakfast like suddenly appears in his room. Inga goes, he tries both doors, he can't get them open, and ultimately he's like, all right, I guess I'm just going to sit down and have a plate of breakfast and wonder about this. So he does. He's like, why am I locked in? Why am I being imprisoned? I thought I was in a home of friends.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
fucking top of the castle again.
Yeah.
He can't catch a break.
So he goes back to Rinkitink's door and it's unlocked now. So he opens it up and there's just this rough, dark corridor ahead of him. He can't really see into it. It's just dark. He goes to the Bill's door, can't open it. So or he does open it actually, but it's solid rock wall on the other side.
Right.
So he's like, okay, I don't have anything to do. Kaliko must have tricked us. I'm pretty mad, but
He's like,
also duh.
I guess so. I wasn't a guest.
Like, I'm like, yeah, of course he did. Kaliko would have murdered King Ghost and tortured Queen Guri. Kaliko knows what to do.
Well, the gnomes are tricksy. They always have been.
They are.
True.
But Inga just sucks it up. He decides, I'm going to go see where this cavern leads to. So he slowly walks out into the cavern. The door to his room slams shut behind him.
Now
it's
he's
just
trapped.
A stone wall behind him.
No.
But,
No.
oh well. Like, it's like,
No.
you know what?
Nowhere to go. Like, I know what's that direction. Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
His room had nothing in it except for just, it was closed. So, cool, I'm in a corridor now. So he starts walking down the corridor. He walks for a little while. And there is also light in here. So it's like, it's not completely pitch black. Like there's a dim, like witch light. And he finds this big empty cavern, but there's nothing in it. Like it's nothing. There's just a door on the other side. And you're going to feel some deja vu here.
yeah.
Because he crosses this cavern and there's another corridor. So he goes in this corridor, goes down it, walks a little ways, and then there's another cavern. Nothing in it at all. He sees across that there's another door. So he goes over to this door and it's another corridor. So he goes through the corridor, walks a little ways, and then it's another cavern. There's nothing in it.
Oh my God.
It's pretty empty, but it's dark. And then he looks across the room and there's another door. So he walks to it. It's another corridor. But this one is black.
Okay, I was like, wait, I'm going to have to stop.
No,
you at some
yeah.
point.
Yeah, this one is actually the black one. I don't know why we
But-
get a little 10-page section where he's walking through these
Because
corridors.
1 hour later.
Literally, yeah.
So
So,
the one he just crossed through as he's approaching like the pitch black one, to the left side of him, it's just this like big iron grate, like a cell.
yeah.
And but he can't see anything in there, nothing's happening. He walks through, he gets to the much darker cavern. He takes 2 steps into that pitch black one. Huge crash behind him.
Big iron door fell over it. So now it's pitch black in here and he's trapped in the cavern. But this already happened to him originally, like he's
I guess
but now it's pitch
so.
black.
Inga is feeling out in front of him because he can't see.
Oh no.
And his hands are reaching, they're grabbing, there's pitch blackness.
And suddenly, ka-chink, handcuffs are snapped around his wrists.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
tries to back away. No, because the shackles have a pole between them.
No.
He has just been handcuffed to a iron post.
Yeah, and the iron post is set in the floor. The chains are about a yard long, so he can walk around the perimeter of this tiny room, and he can feel the only way out is the way he came in. So he's chained in these iron chains in pitch black darkness with something else, maybe, who knows, in this room.
Just as the horror of this situation is beginning to weigh on Inga, he's like, oh my God, I'm in this pitch black darkness. I'm chained up. They could kill me. They could destroy me right now. He goes, oh, wait, I have the blue pearl.
Blue pearl. Yeah, he just breaks right out.
I
breaks.
guess I forgot to, so I
Yeah.
can't really be mad at him.
I guess.
Well, because we're not the owners of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on my person.
He breaks the shackles. He breaks down the steel door.
Literally, he walks back and he just bats through the steel door.
Oh
Done.
my God.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
like, girl, I cannot believe that we are at this part already in our episode because it took me a really long time of reading to get here in my notes. So I'm like, damn, I thought it was going to take us 45 minutes to get there.
it may have.
But the light that was in that last room before, now it's gone.
Pitch black now everywhere.
Except for these
God.
2 round discs of fire at the end of the cave. So it's just these
Okay,
2
let's go there.
floating fiery
I guess
discs.
we're going there.
Well, in the light that those discs are giving off, he can see a figure.
Stop.
It's a huge figure, and he realizes it's a giant.
And those flaming discs are its glowing eyes.
Oh my God.
It's naked, except for it's covered in like thick red hair.
It's like a huge orangutan.
Yeah, its mouth, it says, could fit 12 men in it to crush.
Yeah, it like yawns and its mouth is.
Orangutan, that's my
Your Patronus?
Oh, that's right.
that's my
Yeah.
Harry Potter or my Hogwarts.
No, at least you're Hogwarts.
Or no,
No, you're not Hogwarts.
Hogwarts is the school.
Hogwarts is
Wait, are you a Hogwarts?
no,
Are
I'm
you
s-
a
I'm s-
Hogwarts or a Bobaton? So Inga sees that iron grating that was along the wall, it's open. And that big thing came out of there. So he's also like, "Ugh, I already walked by it. Ugh, I already walked by it.
Yeah. And this, as he's thinking that, the giant sees him.
No, he's thinking too loud.
And literally, he says, "Come hither, my pretty one."
Yeah,
He's
literally.
like,
Wait,
in a gruff
and then
voice.
what does it say? And then what does it say?
Well, then it says he has to wrestle.
Yeah.
Wrestle.
Come here, pretty one. You and I are going to
How
wrestle.
tall is he?
Oh, probably
Well, it's not fair.
40
18
feet.
feet?
Yeah.
Enormous.
40?
Big. His mouth could fit 12 men.
His mouth could fit 12 men.
Well,
So
he
he's-
has
And my mouth
strength, right?
can fit 0 men.
Okay, so that's a good point. Inga has the blue pearl.
What's the strength mean?
But
Well, the strength, that's his kind of concern, is like he wishes that he had the pink pearl that he gave to Rinkitink.
Protection.
Because in order to get close enough to that thing to use his super strength, like that thing could just reach out and be like,
it can step
yeah,
on him.
he
Yeah.
literally, he's like, I can't get to its body. If we're going to wrestle, if that thing was to wrestle me,
yeah.
its hands are going to crush me before I can get close. So it's not a
well,
very
not
fair
unless
fight.
he's strong enough. He can do some.
I agree, because I'm like, okay, couldn't he just hold the hand apart?
Yeah,
And,
I
like-
recently watched Superman.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Oh, we
Like,
know that too. You
so
watched
let's
two of
just
them.
say not let's just say not having a pink pearl is Inga's kryptonite.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's getting in his head.
Okay.
But Inga's like, okay, think smarter, not harder. Like, I'm gonna go back into that cavern I was just in.
Yeah, literally, he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you want to wrestle? Got it." Turns around, yanks that huge iron post that was holding him prisoner out of the ground.
Turns out it's like 5 feet long
Okay.
and like probably 500 pounds.
Break his
it's
knee.
Solid iron.
It is
Yeah.
huge.
Break his knee.
Inga runs back to the cavern. Break his knee, girl. He throws it. He's
And-
so strong he can launch that thing.
It just goes right through him.
David and Goliath. Yeah,
It-
it leaves a giant hole in the giant.
It literally it does though. It hits his forehead so hard
Horrors.
The giant falls right over. Its
Oh
eyes
my God, it is
extinguish.
David and Goliath.
And
It's literally David and Goliath.
yeah, it is. Inga's like, I don't know if it's dead. I'm scared that it's not dead, but I hope it's
Double
dead.
tap.
Right. Well, he only had 1 ammunition left.
Oh God.
But so he's like, okay, I'm gonna just try and creep by it and like hope it doesn't wake up. So he's like crawling over its leg,
No.
crawling over its arm, looking at it in its dead eyes, but it doesn't wake up.
Okay, good.
So he gets to the door and he's like, okay, cool. I just at this point too,
He
he's
just
like,
defeated a giant.
yes, he
Yeah,
did.
he's
got a
rock hard.
Large resume.
Yeah, yes, that's a better way.
Yep,
of
I like that
putting
better. And so, yeah, so he's feeling good.
Suddenly, the floor starts to sink out beneath his feet.
Yeah, he steps in
Can't
the corridor.
catch a motherfucking break.
The way your eyes just roll.
I was like, what do you mean he's sinking now? He just defeated a giant.
We've all been here. We've all been here.
I know what it's like.
Thankfully, though, Inga immediately jumps back up to the ledge. He grabs it with his hands. He's like hanging. He pulls himself up.
He uses his super strength to
Thank God.
launch. He uses his super strength to like hold onto a rock wall with his fingertips. Like any of us would have been dead.
Dead.
If that were me
Yeah.
in that, dead.
I mean, we would have been dead when our hands were chained to a metal pole in the ground.
That's true. Yeah, I'd have been like, cut
Oh
off
my
my
God,
hand.
literally. Oh God. Oh God. There you go.
But yeah, so in the darkness, Inga hears this huge crash super low below him. He fishes in his pockets, finds a book of matches, I
Yeah.
guess he's had this
Captain
whole time.
Bill, anybody?
Captain Bill,
Oh,
literally.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Captain Bill had 72 pockets, and we couldn't seem to get anything useful out of them.
Yeah, never did.
Inga lights one of the matches. It's apparently bright enough to show us that this hole is like it's an abyss. Like the ground and the giant just fell super far. Like there's nothingness below him. And Inga actually is like, if I had been in that hole, dead.
Yeah,
Dead.
he's like, I would have been, because there's also
protection.
at the bottom is a torrent of rushing water. It's like an underground river, and he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I would have been swept away in that, and that would have killed him. Like
Yeah.
falling to the bottom, maybe he could have used his super strength, but once you're in an underground river,
I
Drowning.
missed the water part.
yeah,
Um,
it's rushing. So he's
Inga-
like, cool, don't know what to do.
He lights another match, just try to get his bearings, what's around me. He's able to see the opening to the other side of the cavern across the black pit. So this is the opening where he, basically the direction he began. Like
Yeah.
going back the way he came
Okay.
initially. And he's like, okay, with my super strength, I can probably jump across this enormous hole.
Yeah, and it's also his only shot. Like it's all he has.
What else am I going to do?
I guess so.
So he backs up a few paces to get a running start. He runs toward the edge of the hole, springs himself full strength. He sails through the air. Literally, his heart stops beating with fear because he's like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
It's fine. His feet touch the
Yeah,
other
he
side.
lands. So he's okay.
Inga
Okay.
takes in a breath of
Yeah.
relief. He starts running toward the second cavern or the third cavern, however many the fuck he went through.
Yeah.
Just as he's about to enter the cavern, blinded by an eruption of the strongest, brightest light he's ever seen in his
Yeah.
life.
Oh my gosh.
He can't see. He literally runs back into the corridor to like hide behind a corner because it's so bright. But he gradually like gets his eyes adjusted, and he's been in the dark. It's been pretty dark in
Yes,
general.
That's
so like
the big thing.
his eyes hurt because of that. But he's like, okay, I'm adjusting to it. I'm in a good spot, and he kind of like peers around the corner to see like what the fuck is that. And it's the cavern, but the entire floor of the cavern is filled with burning hot coals with fire leaping up from them.
He's like, I'm on a wellness retreat. So Inga has no idea what to do. He can't jump back over the cavern because on this side, there's not enough space to get a running jump. So he's like, I'm not attempting to jump back the other
There's
way.
just no way.
Also, what is the other way? You know?
Yeah, exactly. It's
So-
just an empty land. Or Jesus,
Again, he's like, why the fuck did I give Rinkitink that pearl?
yeah.
Um,
He's thought that many times today, by the way.
But fortunately, Inga has learned from his previous adventures to be confident and brave, and a great idea comes to him. So he starts removing these large pieces of loose rock from the walls of the cave, just like pulling boulders out of the walls, which I'm like, is one of those for support?
Yeah,
I know,
that's what I'd be a
right?
little scared of.
God. But he starts just throwing them like stepping stones on this bed of coals. And
Okay.
it's big. Like it's the size of like this cavern is probably the size of like a house. Or probably more than that. It's like the size of a football field, let's say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like he's throwing rocks 10 feet at a time, trying to just make it so that with his super strength, he can run and jump across them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a path.
Yes. So, which honestly, super smart, makes total sense. He could have maybe waited for them to just cool off. I don't know if that would have worked. I had only just now thought of that. But
Yeah,
he's
could he use his super strength to go?
It's giving Superman.
literally, yeah.
Um,
Literally.
But once he throws stepping stones all the way across, he just starts going. He's like, I cannot wait for these boulders to heat up at all. I gotta go.
Yeah. No
So-
time to wait.
He
Yeah.
starts doom, doom, doom.
But
It
it's
is.
really hot.
He literally holds his breath the whole time because he's like, if I keep breathing, like the air is burning his lungs.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
it's
it's
just-
gonna sear
No.
his
He literally
lungs.
stops breathing because he's like, I'm going to cook myself.
That's so scary.
He jumps and jumps and jumps. And his eyes are like almost closed because it's so hot. He knows he gets to the other side because his feet land on rocks that aren't burning hot.
So
He rolls
I'm saying that one scene in Star Wars where Anakin and
Oh,
Obi-Wan Kenobi are
by
fighting.
the lava.
They weren't able to do that.
No,
too
because
close. Too
when
close.
Inga lands on that side, it says his skin as his his skin is as red as a lobster.
Yeah.
He is burnt. He's not actually.
Who was
burnt.
Elfringbaum talking to?
I know. How does he know all this?
He got this information from somewhere.
Why do you think he died?
Oh, he did die.
got
pretty
too
soon
close
after
to the
this.
sun.
Got too close. Wow.
But he is fine though. Inga.
Yes. He rests.
Elfringbaum is dead.
He rests for a bit to get his strength back, and then he's like, "Okay, keep going." Heads for the end of the tunnel, back toward his bedroom. When he gets there, he sees that the rock door that leads to his room, it's still shut.
Still
tight.
locked.
There's nothing he
Yeah.
can do. Inga does not know what to do. He walks back to the center of that chamber, and it's just like, think. Like he is
Yeah.
like he's gone as far as he can go both directions.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But off the wall of the corridor leading back to his room, a door opens, and he is just like, "Oh, fucking cool."
He's blinded by light.
So he
again.
leaps through. Like he's just like, "Cool, that's the only way out. I'm jumping in there." He leaps through and finds himself in a cavern he's not seen before, and Calico's there, grinning at him.
Oh.
But also, Click is there, who looks surprised, and Rinkitink and Rinkitink and Bill are there, and they are very glad to see him.
Okay. So what the fuck?
Exactly. And that is the end of Chapter 18. Inga parts with the pink pearl, and Blake, what'd you call that?
through hell and back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chapter 19. Rinkitink chuckles. Yeah. So flashback.
Yeah, you might be wondering what Rinkitink and Bilbo were up to that whole time that
Oh, yeah.
Inga was traveling through the tunnels.
Time to find out. Because Rinkitink wakes up and he sees that the door to Inga's room is closed and it's locked. And he's like, "Oh, that's weird." Because,
No. No one did that.
Because,
Yeah.
it's almost like there's no door here. It's almost like it's just solid rock. A breakfast magically appears in Rinkitink's room. So this must be at the exact same time that Inga's eating his breakfast.
I guess so, yeah.
While he's eating it, Click comes in and he's like, "Hey, King Kaliko wants to see you in the royal cavern." And Rinkitink checks his pocket, makes sure he's still got the pink pearl, and he's like, "Cool, yeah, let's go see King Kaliko."
So while he is checking his pocket, Click is like walking out the door. He's like coming down the cavern. He's like, "Okay, come on." So Rinkitink leaves, but the minute he steps outside this door, a 2-ton boulder falls from the ceiling onto his head. Except he has the pink pearl.
protection.
Yeah. So it actually
So it
like
falls near his head.
lands and then falls off of him basically, and he doesn't feel a thing. And then it crumbles under its own weight.
Kill him.
Exactly. Isn't that crazy?
How fucked up is that? Click
That's
is
the way they're
standing-
gonna do it.
Literally.
Cartoon.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And, like, and he
the
would be
boulder
dead.
says Acme on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anvil.
Click is standing at the end of the cavern. He watches this happen. He's like, "Oh."
Yeah. Oh my god. Literally. Yeah. He's like.
He's like,
"Whoa."
oh, that wasn't meant for
Literally.
you.
Yeah.
Rinkitink he's like, whoopsie, like, oh no, there's loose rocks
Oh,
there.
they got loose.
Yeah.
And so he's like, he keeps walking. Boulders keep.
Yeah, like 3 more fall, and they all just roll away and then break. And so Click is like, "What the fuck?" But Rinkitink's just acting cool as a goddamn cucumber, and it's crazy. But it's also crazy because he
There's
should
no
like,
hiding that.
he would be so dead. But so he walks with Click into the royal throne room, and he's
God,
like,
he fucking had that.
"Yeah."
Kaliko is very surprised to see him.
Yeah.
And Rinkitink's literally just like, hey.
Yeah, he's like, "You should glue those boulders back up."
Like, that was really weird.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, "Someone's gonna get
Yeah.
hurt."
So, that could really hurt someone.
Yeah, exactly. But now Calico's kind of annoyed. He's like, "I actually thought that was gonna kill you 5 times, and also you're making fun of me now." Which I'm like, "Girl, you can't get your feelings hurt when you try and kill someone."
Yeah,
5 times.
sorry
Like,
that
you cannot.
you thought
This-
you weren't gonna get a reaction.
Why are you making fun of me? This is exactly why I was
Yeah.
trying to kill
You
you.
weren't supposed to be here to make fun of me.
Yeah.
Kaliko tells Rinkitink, he's like, oh my god, he's trying to like fight through the embarrassment. And he's like, I actually called you here so I could show you a spool of rare golden thread that my gnomes made. If you like the thread, like they're going to make something entirely out of it. He's
Yeah,
like
yarn.
if you like this gold color, we will make you anything you want out of it. So just like, take a look. Check it
Yeah.
out. Here, take it. Take it from me. Take it out of my hands. Take it.
Oh my
So Rinkitink
God.
takes it.
It's like, fine, you bitch.
Immediately, it starts unspooling and wrapping around him like a cocoon.
God, it's stupid.
It's completely encasing him until he is like a golden mummy. And fucking Calico's like, "Yippee! It worked! My magic worked! Ha
But
ha!"
she's protected.
Yeah. So
Well, yeah.
Rinkitink is just like,
Literally, he just like takes a step forward and it all breaks off tangled on the floor. And he's like, "Your magic didn't work. I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about."
Like,
this-
what?
at this point,
Literally.
Kaliko is each and every one of us because he's like, okay, so I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of magic. I feel like I know the rules.
Like,
I get
I've done
how
this
it
before.
works.
I've been here.
Yeah.
How is your magic just like so whatever you want it to be? I don't get that.
And Rinkitink is like, "Hey, here's the thing. Like, me and my friends can't be harmed. We have a charm. We have magic that means we are unharmable. So, really, you should probably just
So
stop trying
I'm
to harm
rubber,
us."
you're glue, and
Literally.
everything you say bounces off of me and sticks back to you. You ugly, stupid bitch.
Exactly.
I don't remember that part.
No, but it is the message.
Kaliko is like, I don't accept that. There's no way that your powers are stronger than gnome magic. Like, we in this room know
Yeah.
that gnome magic is some of the strongest magic in all of the fairy kingdoms.
Then what's going on?
Yeah.
And Rinkitink is on the other side of a mountain from Gnome Kingdom. So literally, like, Kaliko cannot make sense of it. He's like, this magic
Makes no sense.
has been over there this whole time? No.
Yeah.
What is this? Is there a nuclear fallout?
But, Calico's also like, "Hey, I don't have a problem with you personally. You came here. You will not leave. And you want to take my prisoners." So,
Yeah.
like,
Just
that's...
give it to
He's
him.
like,
I know,
it's my
right?
duty. But
It's
he
like you've seen stuff out of what you know
He-
is reality.
made a promise not to give up the
Oh my
prisoners.
God.
He's like, it's my duty to destroy you because I said if you did what you're doing, that I would destroy you. Calico's like, I'm actually a really nice guy. And I'm really cool. And you seem really cool. And I really think we would be good friends.
But... dot. And then he hits a button on his throne. And the floor drops out from beneath
he'll
fucking
be
Rinkitink.
back.
Well, actually...
He doesn't have anywhere to go. Which actually,
Yep,
oh
that's my
my
note.
God.
I said, okay, so you would think Rinkitink would fall down this cavern, and at the bottom he wouldn't be harmed. But instead...
Wyatt, do you
Oh,
remember?
no, I know. That's my second note.
Okay.
Because, so that's what I said. But no, Rinkitink
And
just...
that's what he said.
Rinkitink, sorry, but Rinkitink just stands there. He's hovering above this chasm that has opened beneath him.
Oh my god.
And he's like, yeah, in his head. He's like, yeah, the pink pearl, it won't let me fall down this. But you know where I suspect that cavern would go? To the middle of the earth. To the middle of the earth where dragons and the king of fairies are. Because if you recall, Betsy
Whoa.
Bobbin went down a bottomless shaft and went down to where they met the light fairies and they sent a dragon.
That's where Calico
Whoa.
was.
That's-
Remember?
Wait, well,
Yeah.
that's not what I would have thought.
What would you
What
think?
I would have thought is where Queen Anne and Joe Files went, where they had to
Oh.
crawl and crawl and crawl
And they
crawl.
ended up in that weird.
And they found the treasure trove where the old gnome king was hiding.
That's
where Rockwell was
interesting.
hiding.
Oh my god.
They did
There's
say
a lot
that
of
below
tunnels.
this.
There's so many
well,
tunnels.
in the text.
There's
it's-
a lot of
There's a
tunnels.
lot of tunnels.
In the
Oz Hour. There's a lot of tunnels.
in the text, it said that below this trap door was the quote bottomless gulf.
Right, like what Inga already jumped over. So that that's part of this book. Yes. We're introducing
Oh.
that in this book. The floor can just drop in and it's bottomless and it's
No,
the end.
no. I think it's bottomless gulf, as in the bottomless gulf that they used to drop things through with the old gnome king that went to the dragon country.
That's just not what that was called.
Oh, okay.
They didn't call it the bottomless gulf one.
But
Oh my
thankfully,
God, let us know in
Rinkitink
the comments.
is saved. Yeah, Rinkitink is saved. He just stands there smug, and then he walks over to the normal floor, and he stands on that
he literally
and says,
floats above the pit until the hole closes back up, puts his toes down, acts like it
10
did-
toes down.
Literally, yeah, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He acts like it never happened, and he's like, "Yeah, friends. Okay, cool. You want to be friends? That sounds really good to me." Rinkitink is like, "I'm really tired of standing. Actually, could you go get my goat so I can stand on his back?" Because at this point, Rinkitink is separated from everyone he knows, and it's like, "All right, if I can't have Inga, bring me my goat, please."
Give him the go.
Calico's like, "I will send for your goat."
he's like, and actually, I don't like him.
Yeah, fuck your goat.
He made me run
Okay.
into a wall.
He did, actually. He really did do that.
He's like, when your goat gets here, I would love to test your goat's magic.
And in my head, I'm like, hope he doesn't try the
Magic.
boulder thing, because like Bilbo will just be
Yeah.
crushed.
oh
Because
my gosh, yeah.
Inga's magic and Rinkitink's magic,
Bilbo
but
has
Bilbo
nothing.
is not.
Bilbo's been
Bilbo's got
sleeping since before
nothing.
dinner last night.
he doesn't even have the wisdom.
No, he has nothing. But thankfully, it's fine. They
Click-
just bring him out.
Click comes back
Thank
with
God.
Bilbo. Thank God, because they wasted the like
That's right, they
wasted
already
they
used
wasted
the
the big
boulder
surprise
trap.
on Rinkitink.
Yeah, where are they gonna get like 6 more boulders?
Bilbo's like walking
They-
through a bunch
they
of
literally
like
set
boulder
that up
shrapnel.
all night.
8 people that put that up. That had to be. It's the only way.
Yeah, he blew a whistle and every gnome in the kingdom put that up.
Yeah.
But Click brings Bilbo in. Rinkitink immedially like, "Hey, Bilbo!" jumps
Yeah.
up on his back. He's like, "Hey, girl, hey!"
He's like, hey,
Because-
stretching his
yeah.
toes out.
Yeah, literally.
Because as we know, if Rinkitink is touching him, then
Oh, he's
Bilbo is
protected.
protected by
Yeah.
the pink pearl.
So his first thought is like
Period.
this. Like he's like Bilbo's not safe until I'm on him. So he's on him.
Aw, okay, I love that. Actually.
Yes, it's
Cute,
really
cute, cute.
it's great. But so oh
Kaliko like whispers into Click's ear for a minute, and then they're like, "Okay, yeah, okay, sounds good. Okay,
oh my god.
great, cool, so, thumbs up, great." And then Click leaves the room, and Kaliko stands up, and he's like, "Excuse me for a minute. I'm gonna take care of an errand. I hope to find you peaceful when I return."
But it's peaceful spelled Pieceful. So as in peace, Pie.
Kaliko is cracking up laughing, keeps on saying peaceful, peaceful. And he's
Ew.
like, "You won't get the joke now, but you will in just a minute. Okay, bye, ta-ta." He leaves the room.
This
Bilbo's
sicko.
like, "What is so funny?"
Yeah. Well, Bilbo's like, Rinkitink, why aren't you laughing? You laugh at literally everything.
Yeah, that's true.
And- but Rinkitink's like, I didn't laugh because I feel like we're in danger.
This is not
This
a
isn't the
this
That
is,
was
time.
a threat.
this is not a
Yeah.
hashtag kiki
no, no,
moment.
no.
He's like, I'll laugh at the end because he who laughs last
I'll laugh when we
laughs
win.
best.
He who laughs last laughs best, baby. I live my life by
Period.
it. And you know what? I go through a lot of turmoil.
I'm putting that
in
on
the
my
middle.
mirror. I'm putting that on my mirror. I'm gonna see it every
Yeah,
morning.
in
Literally.
lipstick, right under pig Sal.
But then,
I need one positive thing, right?
but then Rinkitink looks over and he says, "But what's that knife doing?"
Where'd that knife come from?
There's a knife floating in the air.
Yeah, I was
A
like, what
long-
knife?
It's
long,
slashing.
Sharp knife. It is going like
swinging.
like literally. The knife doesn't have a voice, but imagine it's like, come here, come here.
It's like, let me get you. Let me get you.
It's exactly. It's spinning in circles.
I got
it's rotating. It's going crazy.
They're watching this knife. Another appears. Another appears. The room
No.
can't get enough knives. Room can't have
It
enough
becomes
knives.
full of knives, and they're all moving the same way so much.
Just
that
all in one voice.
They
They're like,
can't.
come here. Gonna get you.
Yeah. They can't even see them. They're moving so much.
Oh, I
it's
hate
like
that.
actually scary. Well, obviously that's
It's the
scary.
most dangerous situation in the history of dangerous situations.
Oh, but you know what? Pink Pearl.
Yeah, Pink Pearl.
Oh,
They walk around.
actually
the
doesn't
room,
matter.
Literally,
Nothing matters.
the entire cavern full of sharp knives. Rinkitink has the Pink Pearl. We're chilling. The knives zip and whir around them for a full 10 minutes without getting close enough to cause any harm. Suddenly, all the knives vanish as quickly as they disappeared, and Kaliko sticks his head in the cavern, and he sees Bill is just chewing on Kaliko's embroidered cape that he left on his throne because goat. And Rinkitink is sitting on his back reading How to Be Good. Remember How to Be Good? Rinkitink laughs in Kaliko's face, Dorothy style, and he is like, "We've been peaceful in here, but not peaceful."
But he's like, but aren't you tired of this? Like, aren't you just tired of trying? Because like you're not gonna defeat us. So like, just like stop
He's
trying.
like, "Girl, come home. Your mom and dad
Yeah.
are looking for you."
And Calico's like, okay, you guys do appear to be safe from all my magic. I don't think I can actually defeat you. He's like, but is Inga protected? Is Inga safe? And in this moment, Rinkitink is like, oh shit, I never saw Inga this morning. His door was locked.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at.
He just has to serve face.
But literally, he stone face. He's like, I'm not gonna show him I'm freaked out.
Unbothered.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, like, actually, like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just like, I don't know. I think he'll be fine. But Calico's like, well, Inga is actually dealing with trials that are way more dangerous than this, and in hundreds of years, no one has defeated these 3 trials.
I
Oh my
do have to
God.
say, I don't know if I particularly agree with that. I mean, Inga should have been trapped a long time ago. If he didn't have the pearl, anyone would have been trapped a long time ago. But I don't think he's been in a more dangerous situation than Rinkitink has. Rinkitink should have walked outside of his bedroom door and died immediately.
Didn't he have like 18 boulders thrown at him?
Exactly. Like, he should have died
Yeah.
the second he left his room today, and that was not on
If he
Inga's
did
bingo
not
card.
have that pearl, he would be dead in seconds.
Yeah, and
Literally.
exactly. And
And
either of them
and-
would have been, I
and
guess.
I mean,
And honestly, and that's what's really funny about what Rinkitink had going today versus what Inga had going today. Because Inga's trials, he was like, God, I really wish I had that pink pearl. I wouldn't be having to deal with this. But like Inga was able to use his mind and his strength
yeah.
to get through him. Whereas Rinkitink was literally a sitting duck. He needed immortality.
He didn't need it. He
the
needed it.
invincibility. So yeah. Kaliko says it's been hundreds of years since anyone's escaped, and Rinkitink is panicking a little bit.
yeah,
but-
because Inga doesn't have the pink pearl.
Right.
But he says, "Oh, you know what? Like, you're a bad magician. Like, if Inga cannot survive your trials, I'll give you my damn crown. Because
Yeah.
like, there's no way he can't get out."
Kaliko's a
yeah, he'll
humbug.
figure it out.
Yeah, Calico. Well, and Calico's like, "Your crown sucks. It's
Yeah.
worth nothing. I don't fucking care about
Oh my
that. I'm
God.
the
Your crown
gnome
sucks.
king."
My crown rocks.
Yeah, but he's like, "But I'll take your bargain because like, there's no way. And if he does escape unharmed, then yeah, I'll admit that he can like outbest my best magic. Like, yeah."
honestly, Calico's like, at this point, like, God, it's almost lunchtime. Honestly, at this point, if Inga's still alive, nothing I have in there is going to kill him. So let's go. Check it out. He leads Bill, and Rinkitink and Click through a series of tunnels.
Yeah. 5 more boulders fall on their heads. No, I'm just kidding. But can you imagine?
Fuck, where are they getting these boulders?
They're like, you got to fucking stop that, dude. But
It's like, it's not funny anymore.
they come to this tunnel that is more brightly lit than the others, and they stop in front of a rock wall, and Click presses a secret button on the wall. The wall opens. Inga is standing in the middle of the cavern.
There we go.
So now we're all
back to
Yeah.
there.
the original spot.
Inga jumps through the wall. Calico can't fucking believe that Inga is still
He
alive.
says
he's
tarts and
made it.
tadpoles.
Well, what was it? He said 100 years since someone.
Hundreds.
Hundreds of
Hundreds.
years.
Which I take to mean 300.
which means someone has before.
Someone has before.
Yeah.
It's probably the giant. and they
300
put him
years
back
ago.
in there.
Yeah, they're
Now
like, but you
he's
gotta
dead.
go back. Because back then they had the magic belt. But that is the end of chapter 19, Rinkitink Chuckles. And Blake, what would you chuckle at?
I'm calling that one Abraca Blah Blah because
Yeah.
Calico cannot.
Okay, blah blah abba
Abraca Blah Blah Abraca Blah Blah.
Chapter 20, Dorothy to the rescue. Because you're psychic now. Because you saw into the future.
If you could gaze into the future.
I have visions.
Yeah.
Literally,
So,
the first thing I wrote is, "Yay, we're finally in Oz."
Yeah, this
'Cause
is feeling like Oz.
The book is called Rinkitink in Oz, and I don't know how to tell you we have 4 chapters.
I've
left.
never. I forgot that we were even an Oz podcast.
I think
during
L.
this
Frank
book.
Baum forgot he was an Oz laureate.
so one day, Dorothy is looking at Glinda's
Name
magic.
her right.
Dorothy of Oz? Princess Dorothy of
There you
Oz?
go.
Princess Dorothy.
Sorry, my notes don't have that, but I know it.
You're gonna have
uh,
to fix it.
So
Yeah,
one day,
that's Princess Dorothy to you.
She's looking at Glinda's magic book, and she's reading just normal things, and then she's like, "Whoa! The destruction of Pingaree! It's being like, fucking taken over by these warriors." And she's like, "That's crazy," but she keeps reading
Of course she does.
and like.
Because she's not gonna do anything about it. She's
But-
just gonna read it.
Yes, but it's already happened. So she's like, "Oh wow, Pingaree was destroyed," and she's like, "Oh wow, Inga, Rinkitink, and Bill survived. Oh, and now they're on a boat." And then she's
The
like,
rest
"Oh,
is still unwritten.
yes, literally, yeah." Because she's like, "Oh shit, I gotta go back to the Emerald City." So she goes back, and she's busy. Like she's like, "I fully forgot about that."
Everyday life distractions get in her way. She forgets all about Inga and his adventure.
Oh my God.
And one day she's hanging out in Ozma's room. She's flipping through the channels on the magic picture.
Of course
Yeah.
she. Oh.
Yeah.
And while she's looking at things
Is
on
this
the
why
picture,
you're saying I have a vision?
yes. And she's like, "God, everything's so boring. What do I want to watch?"
Oh
and she's like,
my.
"Wait, picture.
Yeah.
Show
Inga
me
Pingaree."
Inga." So the picture turns to Inga, Rinkitink, and Bill.
I
Where
just
they
want everyone
are.
to know, I really don't. This is my first time. Everything I've listened to with Oz, it has been my first time.
Yeah,
And I just want everyone to know that. Like, I did not, there was no preconceived nothing.
We're not gaslighting you.
No.
You are on the ride with Hannah.
I had no idea. And this is just crazy that this is what is happening.
When you were saying this earlier about like being Oz in pictures, I was like, "Girl, you just wait."
Go, go, go. I'm warning
Oh my
you.
It's
God.
happening.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
So the picture turns to Inga, Rinkitink, and Bill at the moment where they're hiding behind the rocks, climbing up the mountain, as King Ghost and Queen Core go past them. So it's not very long ago. It's yesterday.
Oh my God. No time has passed either.
and
What the fuck?
Dorothy stays tuned. She's like, popcorn.
Yeah.
And she watches their time throughout the Gnome King's caverns and the dangers that they're facing there. After a while, she's had enough.
Yeah, she's getting pissed.
She tattles to Ozma. She says, "Calico's not being very nice to those boys."
Yeah. She's like, "I actually want to go help them," and Ozma's like, "Go for it."
Get the crew.
Literally, she's
Yeah.
like, "Bring the wizard."
Ozma's like, "Honey, something you haven't seemed to wrap your head around yet is that I have a job and you're my wife." And but literally, she's like, "Go, take the wizard with you. That would be good."
Do whatever the fuck
Dorothy's
you want.
like, I ain't afraid of no gnomes, but I'll take the wizard because that's my daddy.
Take the
Like, I
wizard.
love that guy.
Take the wizard.
Yeah.
Ozma, we've got the usual provisions. Ozma lets Dorothy use her magic carpet, her red wagon. They borrow the sawhorse for the journey. Ozma promises to keep an eye on Dorothy in the magic picture. She's like, I'll make sure that you're all good, but like, have fun storming the castle, basically.
So Dorothy goes and finds the wizard, and he's planting shoe trees, which I'm like, okay, I guess they had file trees and gun trees in Oogaboo.
I thought he was more of a pill-making pig.
I think he's just
pinching kinda
enjoying
guy.
things right now.
He's like, before I die, because I am 118 at this point,
He's
I've
immortal now.
gotta experience all the Oz I can get.
He's not. But he's like, yeah, like, hey, I'll go with you. Like, we've both been in the Gnome Kingdom before. No problem. So they ride in the wagon on the back of the scare horse up to the edge of the deadly desert. And it's kind of a fun callback because we haven't seen the magic carpet since book 3. Book 3,
That's true.
they used the magic carpet. They, being Ozma and her army of 23 soldiers, went across the desert in the magic carpet so they wouldn't touch the bottom. And then that's when they met Dorothy. So it's like, okay, cool. Now Dorothy's using it. That's fun.
Apparently, walking across the desert on the magic carpet only takes a few minutes.
Yeah.
I guess it works like one of those airport like
yeah.
accelerator
Literally.
things.
'Cause it's like,
escalator.
This should have
Yeah.
taken them 7 days, but instead it only took a few minutes
Like,
because of the
why?
magic carpet. And I'm like, whoa, why not?
me watching a video at 2 times speed?
Yeah.
literally.
I feel bad for anyone who sees me at work. I'm literally like chugging coffee, listening to a book at 2 times speed, and like working on 3 things at once. I feel like I look like I feel like I look like a
You're like I'm consuming and out.
the guy with the soot the little soot monsters in Spirited Away, like with all his
Oh,
arms.
the little,
I'm
like-
that guy.
Yeah, this is
But the two times speed, there are times like I get up to go use the restroom and I'm like
literally.
Yeah,
and I'm
I
like,
don't
what
know how
happened? I think it's the 2 times speed book.
It's a
in my
2 times
ear.
speed. It
When I
definitely
listen to
is.
2 times speed book, if I pause it afterward, my thoughts feel slow. Literally, I'm thinking and I'm like, my brain isn't right.
Then it
And I'm
goes to
like,
urgent care.
Literally, yeah. I'm like, okay, like Zoom care. Like, did I have a stroke?
like something's not okay.
But yeah.
So the wizard and Dorothy are walking toward Wheeler Beach, and the wizard is carrying his little black bag full of tools of wizardry, and Dorothy brought the one thing that she should have brought. Do you have any idea what that would be?
The one thing she should have brought, the magic belt.
We wish.
Go
That's
a little
gone
more
now.
simple. What is the one thing you would ever need to defeat these enemies?
Oh, eggs.
Yeah.
She's got a
She has a
basket of
basket
12
of
eggs.
Belena's eggs.
Oh,
we-
Belena's
Probably.
family.
It's related somehow.
But we actually do get some interesting information here. Better information than we've ever gotten about the nature of eggs and the gnomes.
Okay.
Because we're told.
Oh, yeah. It actually contradicts things we've seen.
It does contradict things, but I'm like, thank you for making the rule. Because
like it.
if you recall before, it's like gnomes can be defeated by eggs. But literally, the gnomes many of them have had eggs splashed on their faces or whatever. Like, in early books they were, in later books they weren't. But what we're told is gnomes are immortal. We know that. But when touched by an egg, they lose their immortality. And after that, they can die by accident or by old age. So basically, an egg turns a gnome into, like, from immortal to immortal. So that's actually crazy. Those rules are insane. Of course they wouldn't want that. So now we actually know why gnomes are afraid of eggs.
Okay.
And because of that, Dorothy feels pretty good about her little arsenal. She's like, I don't need
yeah.
an army.
It's like
I
here's
have
the
egg.
artillery.
Yeah. And that's the end of chapter 20, Dorothy to the rescue.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right? And then Blake, what would you rescue that?
I actually forgot to name this one, but you said touched by an egg, and I would like to co-opt that.
Okay. Thank you for listening to Oz Hour. Please join us next time as we continue with chapter 21, The Wizard Finds an Enchantment. Please rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, and follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Oz Hour Podcast for the latest on everything Oz. Oz Hour, created and hosted by Blake Stone and Wyatt Swangham. Co-hosted by Hannah Aguirre. Audio production by Charlie Johnson. Theme music written and performed by Rudy Klobus. Cover up by Valentine Lucas.